Game of season 7, I believe. Actually, to make sure of that, let's go to our curse contract because I think it's been 7 years. Okay. So we started off going 4-8 in 2026. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we're in season 8. Season 8. All right. So in season 8, you saw me before I quit this game. I had work and I was getting pissed off and I need to get ready for work. So you know how the game don't save and stuff, and also on top of that, I normally give myself 2 chances. So also another thing is I have to figure out how to use this defense because the defense is getting blitzed by corner receivers like for nothing. So if I got one of those 4-star cornerbacks, we would have been fine this season. But since I didn't, we just do not have a number one receiver corner. Now you look at our cornerbacks right now. Our best cornerback is 78 overall, 88 speed, 92 selection. He's 6 man, 80 zone. 25 man, 64 zone. 59 man, 79 zone. Then we got this right for rookie release, 64 man, 81 zone. So we got a good press, somewhat. So like all these cornerbacks do different things well. It's not like, hey, I can put this in for something. Oh, I can do this for man. So really, our best cornerback probably would be him overall, but he has no awareness. Playing play rate. So I don't know why he didn't actually grow at all. Because I was thinking Eric Ferrer was going to be our number one guy. So we got Brian Coker. We have Nazir Dykes and Tyler Cross. The problem is the offenses that we're going against is way better than these cornerbacks can cover for our receivers in general. So you look at our free safeties. Our free safeties, we have good speed at free safety. We have zone, play good player, good zone, our zone, like so. And our strong safety is probably our best player in the secondary at 84 overall. And he's got a really great zone, which I don't know. So we have great linebackers across the board. The problem is for us to be able to use these linebackers effectively. On this defense, our cornerbacks have to be able to hold up, or I have to figure out a way to use my linebackers more than rely on my secondary. Our defensive line is not going to help. We got good edges. We have really great edges, and all right defense tackles. So we can get pressure. We can get pressure on the quarterback, but like we're not going to be able to like do much with because like Shot is going to get a lot of pressure based off the first game so far. But our secondary will not hold up long enough. So we're not going to get instant pressure at all from none of these guys. Like Alvarez might give us that. Great speed, good acceleration, good agility, good change direction, good chance, good power, good moves. So like, and that's the problem though. So like, our linebackers are really fucking good. This line is all right. The cornerback room is all over the place. So I'm thinking I'm going to cover 2 more. Cover one for like spy, and maybe that would help out. Make sure like the safety is not playing towards the midfield, even though that's where I like my safeties. And a lot of my sub linebackers be in midfield. And not blitz as much. Like, the only time we blitz is like in zone. And then we play man. We get cooked.
In the early season, as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that.
I can't play too much zone.
Welcome everyone to
So the balance is gonna be like really fucking crazy. We really need a #1 cornerback that we can just put out there. None of these guys are #1s. Do they have the potential to become a #1? Yes. Also, Crosby's better as a safety than he is as a cornerback. But I can't play him at cornerback, and I have to play him. So, and that's the main problem. I have to play him.
On the move from inside his spot. He was hoping for something.
Let's figure out what we can do with these. Our offense is really good. I'm not really worried about my offense. I'm more worried about my offense line's all right. So like it's we're not as talented as we were last year. Cool.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high
school. But we have a good running game.
The passing game. The next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida.
The receivers, good tight end. So like we're kind of straight in those positions.
He has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
It's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine.
Like we just rely on our offense to like kind of slow down the game. We'll be fine. The problem is like Thorne might be going in.
First guy to touch the football, it's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman. They're dealing with a second
I got
and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. There he goes. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Miners are flying down the field. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew
you gotta like be on foot for a long amount of time. It's like our DBs are just all that good. So like a good thing about it, we have a good running game. We have a good receivers, good tight end. So
just a short pass to the tight end.
Oh man, one got missed.
And he's brought down after a nice game. That throw and catch
our DBs aren't going to help us. These yards took 4 minutes off the thought.
Quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it?
Okay.
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can.
I have full cross. Oh, there's no play this for the
matchup. Get it to him. Let him do the rest. He got it.
The defense. Good offense. I mean.
Touchdown, UTEP. They strike first in that opening drive of the season. Could not have gone better.
Hey, Baxter's really good for a freshman.
Better than that. You script the first 10 plays. That was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
The cornerback has got to be. I got to really depend on our cornerbacks. Really depend on our cornerbacks. Yeah, normally, well, I'm saying that wrong. Normally, I really depend on my cornerbacks heavily. But right now, I really can't do that.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
I've got to rely on our
Not going to get a return.
Our linebackers and our safeties, our defensive line. That's what we have to rely on.
Has the ball for the first time. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team.
Okay, we lock in.
He has been their leader, their warhorse throughout.
So I'll play a little bit more cover 2 rather than cover 3. I really like playing cover 3 and cover 4, but I really want DBs and 1v1 situations.
Great opportunity. opportunity to start it off. Can he be
Already working so much.
that takes this team to the next
The cover 6
really
kind of worked.
You
got a little bit of help.
Because he's waited his turn. He's found
On
the
the safety
right
over here.
opportunity in the right situation. This is
I would much rather have my safety over top than the cornerback playing over top.
loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana.
Because we cannot get beat over top as much. I don't really like that my cornerback is there.
Well, I think you got to take every week.
You can make me lie in the linebackers. Don't make the tackle.
Doesn't matter right now. The number matters late.
Make them throw in the middle school.
So you want to start the season fast.
Rather than go for the pigs all the time. Get the DBs in the islands.
Absolutely. Figuring out who
That's what I have to do.
Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25.
Return cover.
But a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go.
Well, I just got to keep the defense on the field as long as possible. That's like the best way for us to win games.
With this 7-0 lead. Jukes his way for more.
Good shit, Kilby.
And he broke one tackle on the way to
Liberty is such a good running back. I hope we get him 90 overall.
Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle.
That's bro.
Tight end. And he's brought down after a nice game.
The actually
has it first and 10
better
from
than
the 42.
let me make my first start out.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Make a miss. Good shit, Miava.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Like I was saying, we just got to rely on running game.
He has enough to move the chain.
Rely on our offense, honestly. Even though it says our offense is worse than our defense, our offense is actually better than our defense.
Create some momentum, and this is a
because our secondary is really bad.
Ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. The running back has it.
I should have went to the right. I had so many more yards. I've seen that shit. I might be pressed. Yeah, don't press in. I might have.
He's going to look for a man on third and short.
Good catch, Moss.
Gets it out fast.
I just feel like my phone's in my pocket, but it's not.
Short of the end zone, but they're in
He's bench.
here with a first down.
He's really got a bulk on me.
Now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Miners. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited.
Problem with cover 2 is the middle of the field. Like deep middle. They can split our safeties. That's why I play more cover 3. Because I really don't like them splitting safeties. But cover 4 kind of is for some man deep down the field. Like I said, you can't really rely on it.
Away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up by 21 over Texas Tech.
Let's take top. Yep, without the corner.
Of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Good tackle.
And the defense holds.
I actually tried a little bit of man.
A little bit of man. Between them and the sticks here on second down. Leads it with the back.
Good fucking shit. We can rely on it.
He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats.
First play, I just woke up in, so I was missing a lot of people. And so we're gonna do this. The edge blitz right here.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down.
Okay, it should help linebacker across the middle of the field.
He's He's looking downfield to
Oh wait,
throw.
I got a
He
free.
puts a lot of air under it
Hit
down the
this.
sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the
I missed his
money.
egg.
You just have to make that catch. The Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down.
I don't like that. But Carter's our best cornerback right now.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play.
Where I got like,
Stop him, but he found some running.
I don't really have a number 1 corner. I have like a, oh, my cornerback is like number 3.
UTEP has the ball.
Number 2s are kind of.
Ready to go to work. Quickly complete. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Miners with myriad.
Keep moving ball down the field.
Pickup on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. At the 20, he's got
Oh, I thought he was gone for
he's
touchdown.
69 yards on the ground. And he
You really hard stop for a second. We have 2 great running backs.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside.
Good run, Ivy.
He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Like, I'm hoping to get like both wide open.
It's 2nd and goal. Gets a hand in there and breaks it up. It's incomplete, but wait, there is a flag down on the play.
We got the ball off before you actually got there.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious.
I don't really like
it's
this
a
play
severe
call.
push off, or trying to break up a play so you don't give up
open.
a pick, but clear offensive.
He makes the catch in the end zone.
Focus you guys.
Touchdown, UTEP.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases.
Realistically, Folk will be in full prospect.
Their defense is not allowed a point.
Realistically, he just cannot block to save his life.
And they score
He cannot
another
block.
touchdown here before the end of the first half.
If you could block,
And
it
it'll
is,
be
but
a
you can't block.
touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
it's not really hurting to see better and all. Okay, I gotta really do this. Play a little bit of man.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Good defense. A little bit of man. Let's go back to cover 2, cover 6.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
So we're getting pressure, which is good. This is doing some better offensive line we're gonna play against.
The give to the tailback. Makes him talk to the hand.
We cannot let him get out free.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going. If
A
they
lot
get it
more
out
zone.
for 36. Line gets set, 1st down.
I kind of like this play call. A little bit of pressure.
They'll run play action. Makes the grab. And
Good
good coverage
hit
by the
out
defense,
there.
just a short gain. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning
I like playing
and
cover
maneuvering
3.
for
So a lot
survival,
more than cover
and they look
2.
for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind
That's
of
the reason why I'm-
the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're gonna worry about me today.
the cornerbacks
And on
in
the
man.
field, and I can make a
But I'm gonna have to
statement
play a
and
little bit more
prove to
man.
some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
He's right in the corner.
Stylistic
I'm a
matchup in
linebacker.
this one too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12
Yeah, you
wide
cannot
open,
get
up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
Hand off from the shotgun.
Good
He's
defense.
brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it.
Okay.
Let's see what they've
Got
got
a little
on
bit of help.
2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Going to sling it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Doyle. Oh, he's got some space.
As long as we're not like giving
They're
up big
able to get
plays,
down.
we're fine.
I think that receiver
I gotta
really
make
had
sure-
two choices there. Catch the ball,
Cornerback.
he was gonna wear
Let's
it
see
in
right
his
now.
chest.
He's by himself.
Yeah,
Get the
he's
ball
going to be
deep.
maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a
Bro,
cannon.
you're not getting his first
Receivers
down.
found the soft spot in the zone.
Like, he got the
Quarterback
he
gave
fucking
him no
pushed off.
choice.
They thought they could just run it
Good
on
defense.
3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49
Like we can play cover
yards
3 somewhat, a little bit, and not as much as we do Ledger.
They'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
I can't really use cover 4
you want
either.
a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The offense gonna just have to keep on with the field and the time. I might have
They've
another
been
one there.
nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little.
The running game is really fucking good.
And the Miners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they give to the back.
I thought I could sneak inside right there.
He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Ball quick.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Mayava. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down.
I don't. I throw that in.
Snagged in the middle.
I told him to get down. I literally told him to get down.
Pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Turns it loose. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows?
Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Good job.
Nav is really good. He's out running.
Past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs.
Overthrow him.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Who's there?
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left.
Overthrow him.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire.
Don't.
Finds his tight end. Turns it on in midfield. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
That was shit, baby.
The Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. It's Mayava. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Play number 9 on this drive. They just keep firing.
You don't have to jump up. You just run over the ball right there, brother.
Just missed it. Try to make up for some of that.
I might have Moses on the stretches, man.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Overthrow him.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Much rather have an overthrow than underthrow. That situation, honestly.
You've got to be
Much rather to rather much rather have that.
Didn't see it there from the QB.
Finds a tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards.
I could go for the field goal, or we can go for first.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up.
I have Moses on
that time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
I do have Moses.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. And the Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Almost a great punt.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Offense in a split backfield. Off-play action on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He tosses one high.
There's my safety right there.
And it's caught inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up.
I'd much rather my safety in that situation than coming back.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Good tackle.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And this one splits the uprights. That'll trim the deficit to 15. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So we got to run the ball a little bit more.
Indiana
That should be overthrow.
Onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
Good arm.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here, executing at a high level.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Good tackle.
Finds a soft spot. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
On the run, it's Vic. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He got good.
Man, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Vic. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune.
Got to force him to just throw in the middle of the field.
And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. To the air on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And the incomplete pass lets his defense get the ball back.
We had the 1st down.
Great field position. This offense has it with really good field position. grab behind the line. It's Doyle.
Tackle.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Got his man on the right. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense. And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback pre-determines.
Yeah, I got it.
That's the guy I'm going to try
I'll go back to worry
I know
about.
that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Absolutely perfect. Are forced to settle for 3. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and he muffs it. They got him in the end zone for a safety. Just an inexplicable lapse of judgment to go back into his own end zone.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Clay. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Clay. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. The give on the inside. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency here.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
The sure hands, it's Moses. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. The offense set for a 1st down play. From the gun. Under fire. Got a man. It's Mayaba. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running
They're on
game.
Ivy.
Get him
They have
on the
more
ground
yards.
after a
You gotta hold that
4-yard
block a
run
little bit
out to the
longer there.
31.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away.
Good kick, Carl.
Flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Trying to get some more
Well, I'll
yards.
tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. Inside the 30. Turning it on. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UTEP.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
Thanks, Arthur.
Getting set for the point after. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Hoosiers moving quickly to the line. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Doyle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Firing to the right, complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Gets it out quickly. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. Fourth down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Hoosiers in a good spot here with second and short. The play action fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's fit. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The snap sets up the throw. Touchdown, Indiana! Fitted in the window for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now breaks into the open, ripping through the defense. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Snap's going to come. First and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. quick strike complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Miners will have it 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Touchdown, Miners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Vick. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on 3rd. It's complete to the right. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pack.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that. Every time you go into the booth, I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Miners will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Monarchs offense will get the first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things.
Should be able to, like,
but you also need guys that will
like
counter, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have.
Oh, he picked it off immediately.
And the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
I love the offense coming out being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that too. Like,
how the fuck do we immediately have a holding call, bro?
Pass, made the first big play in this ball game, the very first play of the game.
We gotta work on the fucking possibilities. I'm not gonna lie.
We'll repeat the
Like, this
previous
is
down,
actually
but this
fucking
time
crazy.
the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He's looking to pass. Got him downfield.
Well,
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite
we
keep
don't use
up.
our running
They've
backs
got it
very
down to
often.
the 21. First down for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UTEP.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Caught in the backfield, it's Sampson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
To the air, it's Worthy. Fires to the wideout.
he's wide open.
Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient
Trying
their
to keep them
offenses
up,
are on
man.
third down passing plays. That was the perfect call.
It's not even the
perfect
perfect
time,
opportunity.
and obviously
Worse for throwing up.
executed.
Way worse.
To the air on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They
I
just
can't just
don't
change on
seem
the
to
time.
have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
The defense.
And That's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on the slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella. And he'll
run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
I gotta teach him how to play man.
Extra point here would tie the game.
Even if it's not this bad.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression,
so bad in
hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on.
We just got to outscore him.
Pass the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. He's got it. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Maybe they can't stop us.
The Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the ground. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's open on the right. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Looking to throw on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from 7 yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
If Miyavi get faster, bro, oh my fucking god, it would be disgusting.
But they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Trying to find the end zone, and he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Bro, I'm worried about playing against TCU this year, bro. I don't think we're beating TCU this year. We probably can. Our defense the way it is.
Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Looking for the end zone. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Here comes the heat.
Good catch,
man. UTEP. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And these are the plays that you look back on tape, and everybody's like, nice work, nice toughness, QB. To stand in there, know you're going to get blasted, but hold on to the ball until the guy comes open, feed him, and get the 6.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kennesaw State has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Georgia Southern. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Use the play fake, now to throw. Brings it in down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I'm just being patient right now.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. They're going to run it to the right. Runs for the tackle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
So cool.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Hands it off. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck that had to be a blown assignment. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Looking for a huge play. Reels it in down the left side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mayava. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Miners are in the red zone. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, you're in the red zone. You bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Miners.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Try and play action. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't Olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that.
We'll start making
Conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate
gotta make the tackle a little bit
sooner.
sooner.
You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You've got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit.
Has a Heisman ability. So, both will.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That cuts into the deficit.
Like, they should learn how to play man the more I play man. The thing is, I don't really play man versus, like, good opponents.
Be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick. Nice job.
Nice job executing.
I just don't like giving up like 15 yards versus.
That return at the 22. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Rushes on him.
Yeah, I don't like to look.
He gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now,
I did not like to look. I was like, I'm not going to look.
Keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
I had somebody.
And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Really open.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm about to.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Spits it out to the back. Makes a grab past the marker. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Miners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Moses. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Miners are threatening on 1st and goal. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll immediately call timeout. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
I love the way this defense is fighting down here close to their own goal line, right? They get a sack on the first play. Great coverage on the second one, knocking it away. Here comes a huge 3rd down. Can they do it again? Can they come up with another big one?
Can't make the grab as he was looking.
That was hard, though. That was really hard to make.
And right at the goal line. Here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Field goal is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Worthy. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. They're facing a 3rd down. And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk.
Just about
it's literally the most.
second half underway.
Like normally, the first half would be way less yards than this. Goal defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd.
Good run, Clever.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
They'll give it to him again. Got the first down and still on his feet. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Miners with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job?
Somehow I got her on the edge.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UTEP. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Sam Houston is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's still a 1-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Cal. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping
I said
going on elsewhere.
Oh my God.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Worthy. Trying to set up the screen. Bulldozes his way.
Bro, you gotta make that tackle. I don't know what's wrong with it, but he didn't miss me tackle.
And they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Blasted as
What?
he lets it
What
go.
the?
Quick completion on the out.
How the fuck is he throws this? That's a sack. What the?
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've moved it to the 19.
That's
First
bullshit.
and
That was a
10.
sack.
Give to the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him one.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the ref. After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. Got it in the middle, it's Mayava.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Miners can really attack on this second and short. He's got him. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Turning it on. He's at the 20. Touchdown, UTEP. And the route is on.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Gets the back moving. Looking to pass. It's Worthy. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes a catch down the right side. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. The Monarchs will line it up on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place.
He's going to let it go. It's a big stride inside the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown.
Our cornerback's so fucking bad, man.
And And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. First play of this drive comes from the 27. From the gun, the running back has it. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Moses. Turns it on in midfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Handoff from the gun. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to the air on second and short. Working the middle, it's complete. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Miners have their offense in high gear. Catch in the middle, it's Mayava. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going to the ground. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it.
Touchdown, Miners! And the stomping has commenced.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Wants to throw. It's Worthy. The screen, and watch out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
It's complete on the right side. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Going to swing it on second down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And the missed connection on third down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, UTEP! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Dropping back, it's Worthy. Makes the catch. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there, because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
It's complete. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Bears the pressure. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Never a doubt.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down.
Yeah, we got like
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. At the 45, on his way. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Miners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll ride the hot hand.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
From the 30-yard line on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the marker. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'll never play against it. FTS teams. We're playing against them today.
They say games are
We
played
can get
on
them
the
down
field
to
and
100
not
something
on
yards
paper, and that's a good thing, because if this one were played on paper,
of
it
passing.
might get ugly. But
That help
you
out with our
never
play
know
style.
what's going to happen. Welcome everyone to the Sun Bowl, home field for the UTEP Miners.
Our cornerbacks are not good.
The Titans
So
taking on a participant
I can play more man
from the
than him
playoff
too.
last year, the UTEP Miners.
So hopefully they can learn how to play man.
Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer,
That's what I need them to do. Learn how to play man.
Can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Because I can't just always just make it on. Like 59 man is literally dog shit. If I saw that, I would have immediately made him a fucking cornerback. I mean safety. Yeah, we don't really. I have too many safeties. I should be able to play man.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1,
He
2,
needs
and
hope.
3, Jesse.
He's got to
They're
work man
physical
cornerback.
and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the...
And
It should be like that almost every
down at the 17.
And this offense comes up first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Titans will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage.
You call me?
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So UTEP's offense will have its first possession of the game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big play? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Zings it complete to the right. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Miners getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Mayaba.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Got a little more outside.
Come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man by himself. Touchdown, UTEP! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Now this offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Titans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Beebe.
I thought he picked up.
Right. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's.
Hey, we can keep them under fucking yards.
Well, my Jimmy's better than your Jimmy.
That would actually help a lot.
On 3rd and long. He has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Titans send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Oh, I had a good block. I was trying to get inside of that thing.
But he'll be stopped at the 36. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Out of the gun.
Yeah, they're blocking the inside really well. We got to go more outside. That's the problem.
Pick up at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Sets up the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the 2nd level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. He'll sneak it. Sneak gets it done.
Man, I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Bring in the heat. He'll heave it deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised at this offense.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Titans will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Followed him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. From the 22 on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision,
I was trying to fit that really tight window.
Give this guy just a crease. He's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And that's it. Completed defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Touchdown, Niners. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Off the RPO, complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the ground.
He'll do it himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Punt is in the air. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
Yeah, like, I always overthrow that ball. Like, I don't know.
At every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this.
Breaks into the open. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, you brought up.
It's Moses. How about that defense rising up and stopping?
He had the first down. He broke the tackle.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, pick.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Working that left side now. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Picks up the first down. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. The toss sweep to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Right down the middle.
Good catch.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Mayava. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They'll play it. And try for 3. And this will be a bit of a challenge. A 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
And the Titans headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Beebe. Under fire. Grabs it at the 25-inch.
We got burnt by a
touchdown.
FCS receiver. Are you seriously going?
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast.
That's what I said that by everybody.
10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the 20, you just have to make that catch. This offense is aggressive on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the field. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his tight end. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It's complete. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. And the Miners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire.
That's a terrible decision.
Too much on that one, just
I'm not gonna lie, that was a terrible decision.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Snaps it in the shotgun. Fires to the tight end. Knocked off his feet. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He's got it. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. To the air on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Intercepted deep in his own end.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Motion from the wide receiver. They go to the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Leaves it with the back. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Titans will kick it away to start the 2nd half.
Number 94, set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd down. The give to the back. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Why are we holding?
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires one high and deep. He's got it down the right side. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Miners are marching down the field. Toss sweep right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Hauls it in. Touchdown, UTEP! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Titans want to pick up the tempo.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He's got his man, makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Titans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
The Titans on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. The throw to the outside is complete. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. That's caught. It's Smallwood. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Titans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy, and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
And the Heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Mayava. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Titans have moved it inside the 20. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Wide out, trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Going for 6. Touchdown, Titans. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. back to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Snagged in the middle. It's Mayaba. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right?
There he goes. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. Was to pass. Makes the catch. It's Mayaba. Stumbled to the ground.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. Quarterback may change this route. They want to throw it. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, UTEP. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Makes the grab down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Titans are in the hurry-up.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
They'll back them up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man downfield. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Titans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's caught inside the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, looking for a man. Creates a little space. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Makes the grab, it's Smallwood.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we've got to get the first down, or we've got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next.
Oh, he's got some space. Quick step and go. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. He's looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Titans will hustle to the line. Back to pass on second down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Titans.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from them.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
Thanks so much for spending some time with
Like that place I was at, go get better.
Welcome
It
everyone
just
to
ain't.
the Sun Bowl.
I'm not
Home
even
field
gonna
for the UTEP
say it
Miners.
is. I know it's not.
As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest.
I don't know how many yards we gave up versus
They
FC.
brought on a team from the playoff a year ago.
We gave up
the
low
UTEP
yards.
Miners.
That's just our cornerback room right now.
Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Wake Forest offense will have the football first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on.
Bro, we gotta make the tackle.
That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man.
We're gonna get
He
thrown
is
all
the
over.
guy. He is priority number one.
We just got something running.
To throw, it's Bohannon.
Good defense.
Intercepted in the first drive, into the pick. Taking it the other way. Touchdown Miners. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense over.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Give to the back. At the 35, he's got room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They're going to ride this running back. Runs through a tackle. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Complete.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete. Because he made the catch, but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down.
We're so bad at pass defense. So bad.
Understanding exactly where the
So
sticks
fucking
are.
bad.
You
We can't even hold up for like a split second, bro. Like,
to certain depths. Quarterback completes and gets another first down.
Oh,
Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
Makes the catch. It's Lane. Really putting
it's
together
so
a threat
fucking
now.
bad.
They get the first. It's at the 37. The Demon Deacons come to
we
the
got
line with a
pressure.
new
Like, we did
down.
everything right. The DBs cannot hold up long enough for pressure to even get there.
The inside handoff. Able to squeeze
Like, the defensive
out a
line's
couple on
good
the play. It's down
enough
at
to, like,
35.
do shit versus team.
And the
Like, we
defense
should
doing
not
a
be
great
giving up
job
this many
committing
yards.
to the run. When you commit to the
Like,
run
our
this,
cornerback just
obviously,
cannot cover
you give up some plays in the passing game,
for longer than, like,
but
a
you gotta
second.
Stop the run first.
Like, yeah, he's wide open.
Tight end. Brought down just outside the
Wide
red
open
zone.
every
Moves the chains.
time.
It's at the 22. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out fast. The ball is
I
down
need
at the
Alvarez
14
to
after that
react
grab.
and pick the ball off.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Handoff to the single running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard
Like every
line, and they're
team just
trying to
drives
cash
this
in on this drive.
Like we got them on 3rd and
And the
17,
Demon
and we couldn't
Deacons,
stop them.
once backed up in the shadow of their own
He
goal
just got
post,
17 yards,
have
took it,
put quite
okay.
a drive together. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Bohannon. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wake. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
So UTEP's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart.
Okay.
A spectacular layout and catch. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. From the gun, running back on the move.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
That's caught. It's Moses. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
He'll keep it himself. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size
I did not
and his
touch my
athleticism,
fucking
that's going to be an easy
maybe
first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
I just don't care for defense whatsoever. I'm much rather for Flores, bro.
Series and they turn it over on downs. We've played one and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Dropping back, it's Bohannon. Pocket breaking down.
Bro, come on. Like, we can't fucking, like, we're getting pressure on our quarterback, but it doesn't fucking matter. Like, that's the thing I'm talking about. Like, it don't matter that we have pressure on the quarterback. It doesn't matter. Like, they're just wide open.
Motion from the back.
I am constantly getting fucking pressure, dude.
Just too much heat that time, and they
Like,
knock him down
come on,
at the
like, this is
31.
fucking ridiculous.
The Demon Deacons trying to find their
Like, we're
way
constantly in their backfield.
on the last play.
But we can't, by the time we hit the quarterback, the ball is gone.
To the air on 2nd down. He's got the tight end.
Finally, make a fucking play. 50.
No pickup at all on that play. Here on 3rd down.
3rd and 18, same situation as before. Should be able to get off the field.
He's looking downfield to throw. Under fire.
Just
Just
fucking shit.
can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin.
It's like so much pressure on the fucking off.
Every game in the Big Ten,
Every single week. Because you know that you got to score 40 points.
USC is currently working from behind.
When you score 28 and you're like, yeah, we did good.
Anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms.
And that's the fucking problem.
Momentum can change quickly.
The give from the gun. Got room at the 35.
I thought it was fine.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Wisconsin. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Bakes the grab on the left. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Moses. Open space at the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UTEP. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Return goes out of bounds.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so
Come on. I don't know how that worked out, but it did.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Back to pass, it's Bohannon. Wide open downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most
I don't really
open,
think
who do you trust the most.
No,
it's hope versus run.
It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And
The hope versus the run.
Up out wide, and I know I
So like we cannot just stay in the shade.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there has been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent.
Turning it on. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
You gotta hope that we can stop.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire...
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand and rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they don't even grab the laces, and you could tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick, and missed behind the wide receiver.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I should actually take that.
To a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking for a physical attack from the guy. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. got his man out of the backfield. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. And receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Second down coming up. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. Snares it outside. It's Mayama. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UTEP.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down.
Breaks into the open. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Scanning the field, it's Bohannon. Over the middle into traffic and complete. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. This time on target. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Wake! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Find space on the right. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can
Try to get the ball in
option
this quick.
routes and find
Wouldn't
soft
get hit,
spots in
but
the defense. This guy really has
that's working
all the
out.
routes in his toolbox.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Throwing
He
this up.
lofts it high and deep down the left side. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso.
The Demon Deacons will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man on the outside. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They'll run it from the gun. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
Grab near the sticks. It's Mayava. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And wings it incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Miners will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Looking to throw, it's Bohannon. Plucks it out of the air. Gets away from one, he's got space. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Dumps it off in the flats. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him.
There he goes. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. And the Demon Deacons look to do some damage in the red zone. Third down play from the gun. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deacs. And that one will give them the lead.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisiana. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Mayava. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Snags it over the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. At the 45 on his way. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Moses. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. So the final period starts with a second down play. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed on the outside, it's Mayava. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space, and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. It's Mayava. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Miners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. From the gun. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Miners! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small. But the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. With that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
This senior shows some serious arm strength firing
Like
down.
everybody throws for fucking 300 yards.
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Back to pass, it's Bohannon. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. The Demon Deacons lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get 1st downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the big tight end on the corner route. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Just like one. Throw him in the right fucking
From
play
the gun,
call.
the running back tries to hit the hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Oh, he's got some space. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
The Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains.
Bro, you can't.
They can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn.
Bro, he can't run in front of.
And as a defense, that's you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Bohannon. Finds the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lane. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Demon Deacons have pushed it inside the 20. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's 2nd down, incomplete pass, go to 3rd down. We need to go for it on 4th down. This offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Critical juncture of the game late, and you're trying to find your best one-on-one matchup to take advantage of. Of course, it's the tight end. With his size, his wingspan, and his athleticism, really good decision by the quarterback at a crucial juncture in this game.
Out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they're not on the same page there.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense lining up for a first down play. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Here's a throw downfield late. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Unloads to the right.